The final race of the NASCAR Cup Series regular season is complete. It was not the regular season finale for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Parker Kligerman hopping into Connor Zilich's car midway through the race with the rare relief driver victory at Daytona. In the record books, it's going to go down as Connor Zilich winning his 7th race of his rookie season. On this channel, we are going to honor the Parker Kligerman win in the 88 car. Awesome to see Parker get that victory. On the Cup side, Ryan Blaney getting his 2nd win of the season, the first 4 to do so since he won back at Nashville earlier in June. With that, Blaney extending his pretty commanding lead at Team Penske. He is now up 15-9-2. Both Joey Logano and Austin Cindric looking strong at points in this race. Logano leading late when he was spun out. He finished in 27th position. Austin Cindric taking a massive lick in that big pileup early in the race. He finished in 39th spot in the 2 car. Over at Trackhouse Racing, Daniel Suarez breaking his tie with Shane Van Gisbergen for 2nd in this teammate battle. A very strong stretch of races for the 99 car here to finish out the regular season. He definitely needed that as he's looking for a job in 2026. His 2 teammates finishing nose to tail, Ross Chastain in 15th, SVG in 16th position. The 88 car leading some laps at the plate racing track, which was pretty cool to see. They are both behind Ross Chastain, who leads with 11 top cars this season. A very strong run for Justin Haley in the 7 car. He was up front for that whole final run there. Looked very close to getting the win. Maybe he'd do that block differently on Cole Custer if he could. Nonetheless, coming home with a 3rd place finish inside the top 5. His 7th top car honor of the season. This one pretty close here. He's 2 behind McDowell, 3 behind Hocevar. Hocevar's engine not lasting this entire race. He finished in 34th. McDowell coming home in 12th position. I'm not going to lie, I thought I was watching another Kentucky 2020 with Cole Custer there towards the end. Nonetheless, he gets a strong top 5 result, his 5th top car honor of the season for the single car teams, 4th place. Josh Berry, who is tied with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for the lead in this one, finishing inside the top 10 and 9th. Cody Ware in 20th, probably the best race of his Cup Series career, leading a lot of laps in this one. Cool to see that 51 get some laps led. Stenhouse Jr. didn't really have a chance in this one. He was caught up in that early wreck. 35th place for the 47 car. Jones got pushed out of line pretty bad by Kyle Larson there. Somehow recovered for a top 5 finish. I definitely thought he had something for the win. I know Kyle Larson was probably trying to help his teammates there. Top 5 for Eric Jones, now just 4 races back of John Hunter Nemechek. John Hunter Nemechek finishing in 17th position in this one today. Neither of these guys making the playoffs. Chris Buescher extending his massive lead at RFK Racing. He is now up 14-6-6 over here. All 3 of these guys were in the hunt today. All 3 of them avoiding the crash and were up front towards the end of the race. Buescher, the only one getting inside the top 10, 6th position. Ryan Preece in 14th. Brad Keselowski 18th. Buescher finishing the regular season in 10th. Ryan Preece finishing the regular season in 14th. Neither of these guys making the playoffs despite both being in the top 16 in points. Lots of speed in these RFK cars, just could not find victory lane this year. Over at Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson doing what he could to make sure Alex Bowman was able to make the playoffs in that final points position. He gets his 10th top car honor of the season, the first driver to break double digits at Hendrick Motorsports. He's 2 up on William Byron, who finished down in 19th. Chase Elliott, 5 top cars on the season, the only other Hendrick car inside the top 10 here today. And Alex Bowman, caught up in that early wreck, never really had a chance in this one, surviving though with no new winner. His teammate William Byron winning the regular season championship. Ty Gibbs getting his 3rd top car honor of the season at Joe Gibbs Racing. Tied for the lead in this one still between Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin. Chase Briscoe only 1 behind those guys, so a great battle here at JGR. Gibbs the only driver inside the top 10 here today. Bell just outside in 13th. Briscoe 10 spots behind Bell. Denny Hamlin finishing in 25th, the last of the Joe Gibbs Racing cars today. 11 car had a lot of issues, lost a lap, got it back, then lost it again. Todd Gilliland just outside of the top 10, 11th position for him. All 3 of these guys getting caught up in accidents today. A great save by Todd Gilliland, spinning it away from the wall there. He recovers to an 11th place result. Both Zane Smith and Noah Gragson destroyed in that big crash. Zane Smith 31st, Noah Gragson 38th. Zane Smith leading the teammate battle here though, 12-8 over Todd Gilliland. Noah Gragson, 6 top cars on the season. A pretty disastrous day for 2311. Tyler Reddick taking damage in that spin with Todd Gilliland. He recovered to a 21st place result. He is now tied again with Bubba Wallace, 12-12 for the teammate lead here at 2311. Bubba Wallace finishing at 37th. He was involved with the start of that crash. Riley Herbst, who also was caught up in that crash, finishing in 40th. We are all tied up yet again at Colleague Racing. Ty Dillon with a 22nd place result, ahead of AJ Allmendinger, who finished in 26th. Really even battle between these guys this year, despite the fact they're quite separated in the points. AJ Allmendinger is currently 18th in points, Ty Dillon down in 32nd. And last but not least, we got the RCR guys. Austin Dillon now within 2 races again of Kyle Busch, 14-12 the teammate battle here. Kyle Busch in the lead. Busch in 33rd, was running up front when he got collected in that first big crash. Dillon only finishing in 24th. Pretty tough day for RCR this weekend. Alright, to the manufacturers table, Chevrolet winning that Xfinity Series race. They are now just 1 off of the 40 mark. They'll probably hit that next weekend if we're being honest. Toyota not getting in victory lane this week. They have 9 on the season, also looking to hit the 20 mark. Ford finally hitting the 10 mark, their 5th Cup win of the season, courtesy of Ryan Blaney. So taking a look back at the Gen 7 winners, and this one's a little bit more interesting. 2 of the 3 winners in the Gen 7 car. Around a 16 exit. You know, Austin Dillon had 11 top 10s in 2022, so not a bad season by any stretch of the imagination. Harrison Burton, though, this was his only top 5 when he went to victory lane here last year. Chris Buescher, who won this race in 2023, had a round of 8 exit. He did not make the playoffs this year, but had 3 wins that season to go with 9 top 5s and 17 top 10s. He was definitely looking to replicate that this year, not making the playoffs in 2025. 4 uncharted cars showing up for this one, and they almost finished in order here. Joey Gase in 29th, 1 spot behind him, Casey Mears. Seemed like he kept blowing tires this entire race. Austin Hill 1 spot behind him in 30th. BJ McLeod, he is separated by Zane Smith, finishing in 32nd position. He was also running pretty good there until he took some damage in the final stage. To our pole winners now, Ryan Blaney going back-to-back with pole positions, this one courtesy of the metric. Converting though and winning from the pole, he is now tied with Shane Van Gisbergen for 2nd place on this list. 15 pole winners through 26 races. Both of our stage winners today already stage winners on the season. Kyle Larson extending his lead in this category, his 9th stage win of the season. Has been a long time since that 5-car won a stage. Huge to see them getting another one here. Ross Chastain winning stage 2, getting his 2nd stage win of the season, tying a number of drivers with 2 stage wins on the season. 18 different stage winners through 26 races. To our stage points top 10, a little bit of movement in this one. Kyle Larson re-jumping over Denny Hamlin. Ryan Blaney closed it in on William Byron, but Byron keeping the lead in there. Those 2 the only drivers over the 200 mark this season. And then towards the back half of the top 10, Christopher Bell earning a few stage points today. He jumps Austin Cindric for 9th position. To our laps led top 5, no one getting to the 1,000 mark in the regular season here. Byron leading 5 laps today, getting up to 9:15. Larson led a couple, Ryan Blaney leading the most laps today at 27. He moved up to 496 on the season, close to breaking 500. Chase Elliott 5th place on this list with 374. To the Xfinity fastest lap board, AJ Allmendinger getting his 3rd Xfinity fastest lap point this season. He is tied with Michael McDowell for 3rd place on this list. Didn't have the finish to go for it, but he was fast before he was damaged. Hamlin leading this category, 6 Xfinity fastest lap points, 11 drivers through 26 races in 2025. To our rookie of the race now, Shane Van Gisbergen taking a 16-10 lead over Riley Herbst. These were the tracks where Herbst was the fastest before going full-time in the Cup Series, his sporadic starts over the last couple years. He finished down in 40th, SVG finishing in 16th, his 16th point in rookie of the race. To our points movers now, a pair of 3s, Ryan Blaney moving up 3 positions in points from 5th in points to 2nd. Denny Hamlin, tonight's biggest loser, losing 3 spots in the points from 3rd to 6th. We'll talk about this more in the playoff video coming this week. A lot of playoff points were on the line for these guys inside the top 5, so pretty crazy that we saw this much movement. To the DNF list now, it's Daytona. You're going to see quite a few DNFs. Carson Hocevar and Noah Gragson both joining Ryan Blaney, Cody Ware, and Bubba Wallace with 7 DNFs on the season. Only 7 cars DNFing today, so not as bad as some Daytona or drafting style tracks that we've seen, but now we have a huge tie for the lead 5 drivers at 7. So it'll be interesting to see who the first driver is to move on to 8 DNFs this year. And to our Brock Beard last car standings, Riley Herbst getting his 3rd one of this season. He is tied with AJ Allmendinger now for the lead in this one. Everyone else on this list, the other 20 drivers, only 1 last car finish this year. Very spread out through the field. Herbst his 3rd of the season. Thanks for watching.